All Australians, what unites us as a country is more than what divides us. Even when we have these robust debates, we have a wonderful country with wonderful people from all different backgrounds, religions, etc. And I'm sorry, I worry about where Pauline would take this country to an area of more division. We've got to unite as a country. I'll just be.
We just had someone die in Melbourne and another one slashed just last night from machetes. And Jacinta Allen is out there with her crocodile tears saying this is so sad, mourning the person who just got killed. And we have this over and over again. And you want to come out here on TV saying one nation is divided, for calling out radicals, saying we need to fix the country, saying we need to crack down on crime, saying we need to regulate our immigration so we don't have criminals coming to the country that don't want to assimilate. This is a complete joke. You going out here and saying this, saying she's divisive, when all this is going on and saying everything, we're great, everyone's getting along. That is not the reality of Australia. Everyone knows that. And that's why they're sick of these politicians dribbling this garbage that isn't true. When I've just seen people mourning, being dead on the street because of the weak Labor government that you're folding to. G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. Now, huge news. We've got a new leader of the Nationals Party, Matt. Matt has come out here and now he's the new leader. Little Proud is gone and Matt has come out. How many changes are happening in the uni party? It is insane. But what does he do first thing? Does he say he's going to come out here, stick up for Australians, put Australians first? Or is he going to attack one nation, calling them divisive, just like the Labor Party? I think you know the answer. I've seen this clip on stream when I was live streaming tonight. I'm going to react to it today. We're going to watch this video, give my live reaction, see what he has to say. He needs a new tie. That's what everyone's been saying, but we'll get into that. Anyway, let's watch this video and see what he's having to say. And now, some people would say he has got good views. Even Pauline Hanson has said that. So it's really disappointing that he's been saying these statements, but I'm only going to call him out for what I can see right now. And if he proves me wrong, I'll be happy to support him. But at the moment, it's not looking good, Matt.
Look, I'm very concerned. That the identity politics of division that we've seen on the left is creeping into the right now. And I was very critical of Pauline's comments, dividing Australians into different groups, saying that, suggesting that they're no good in certain groups of Australians. I totally reject that. We are all.
Mate, this is not a good look. Coming out here, doing this straight away, saying one nation is divisive. She says she just puts Australians first. Let's get real. She puts Australians first. She speaks up for Australians. She's not divisive. She calls out radicals. She's a bit harsher with her language, but we need that in Australia at the moment. She is not radical. She is not divisive. You don't know what that is because we're still very, in a stage where we can vote, we can get along, and we do speak up for everyone. You don't know what a radical is. Pauline Hanson is not a radical. You haven't seen a radical. If the Labor government get another 4 years and more people get attacked on the street and not safe anymore and can't afford groceries, then you'll see radicals come up. Pauline Hanson is common sense. She's very common sense. She's not radical at all. She's a common sense party, the common sense Australian voice. So let's get that right from the start.
All Australians, what unites us as a country is more than what divides us. Even when we have these robust debates, we have a wonderful country with wonderful people from all different backgrounds, religions, etc. And I'm sorry, I worry about where Pauline would take this country to an area of more division. We've got to unite as a country.
That is just such a stupid statement. Going out there and saying, we've got a wonderful country, diversity, everyone's getting along. Have you seen what's going on the streets? Have you seen all the scamming going on at the moment? I'm pissed off because I'm so sick of this piss-weak approach. Like, Matt, I heard you were meant to be sticking up strong for Australians, being more right-wing. But now you're out here regurgitating the bullshit from the Labor Party. Like, did ABBA give you this job in the uni party if you said you'll regurgitate and go against one nation, what he says? Because this is just a complete slap in the face to the common sense Australian people, the rural Australian people that you're meant to be supporting, that are supporting one nation now. Do you think saying this type of rubbish, that the country's fine, everyone's getting along, all this, let in radicals that don't want to assimilate to Australia, let in all these people that are ripping us off. We've got billions of dollars being exposed in the NDIS. In the building industry, we've got tens of billions of dollars being exposed, being fraud. We've got stabbings on the street. We just had someone die in Melbourne and another one slashed just last night from machetes. And Jacinta Allen is out there with her crocodile tears saying this is so sad, mourning the person who just got killed. And we have this over and over again. And you want to come out here on TV saying one nation is divided, for calling out radicals, saying we need to fix the country, saying we need to crack down on crime, saying we need to regulate our immigration so we don't have criminals coming to the country that don't want to assimilate. This is a complete joke. You going out here and saying this, saying she's divisive, when all this is going on, and saying everything, we're great, everyone's getting along. That is not the reality of Australia. Everyone knows that. And that's why they're sick of these politicians dribbling this garbage that isn't true. When I've just seen people mourning, being dead on the street because of the weak Labor government that you're folding to. It makes me so angry you're out here doing this, and people won't even lock up criminals because they're too weak. Saying everyone gets along, everyone has a right. No, we need to crack down on crime, crack down on radicals coming in our country, crack down on division, real division, people that don't want to assimilate and become Australian, not your fake division, saying putting Australia first is creating division. If people get offended by putting Australia first, then maybe they shouldn't be in Australia, because this is our country and we want people that have always come here and contributed to our country, not come over here and scam us and rip us off and say we need to change. So come on, Matt, come on.
Out in the ground, putting the case for why the record of achievement we've got as a party in delivering hospitals, in delivering roads, in delivering infrastructure for regional areas is what Farah needs. And I'll just make this one more point about One Nation. Pauline has been in politics for more than double the time I've been. And I struggle to point to a single dam, single road, single hospital that Pauline has delivered in Australia. I can point to swathes of those things with the work I've done with Michelle Landry, Colin Boyce and others in central Queensland. That is ultimately what we're here for. We're here to deliver results. We're here to make people's lives better. And I'll be putting that case to the people of Farah about how the Nationals Party can best do that for people on the ground in Western New South Wales.
What a stupid statement, saying that Pauline Hanson hasn't done anything. She hasn't ever had any power. They've always demonised her. They even put her in jail. They called her racist for so many years just for sticking up for Australia, saying we need to put Australians first, be careful what we're doing, not honouring our values, not putting our values first before others that want to come here, and they should have our same values. And now look what's happened to the country and how much shit we're in. And you're saying she hasn't done anything. She's only just started to get some movement. She's only just started to get some supporters because people were too scared to be called racist for sticking up for Australia before. So don't start that. But anyway, I know I'm getting very heated. And Matt, I know I'm probably being pretty harsh, but I'm not trying to take it out on you. I just want you to realise the Australian people are sick of it. They're sick of this complete division that is getting let in by the Labor government, is getting allowed to happen by the Albanese government. So we're sick of it, and we don't want to be called out for sticking up for a party that wants to put Australians first, saying we're divisive. You know, we're happy to be the dark forces, as Albo would say. But Pauline Hanson, with complete grace, come out here, and I'm pretty sure she said, Matt, I don't know why he's saying this. Why is he sucking on the teat of Albo as soon as he got the lead role? What is the uni party doing? She's trying to come out here and say, this isn't Matt's views. He shouldn't be saying so. I'm going to take this with a grain of salt because I've seen what he really has said. So, Matt, time to start speaking up like you have in the past. But let's see what Pauline Hanson has to say.
Matt is saying this for his own survival and his own survival of his own party. So anyway.
But it's a stupid way to survive, folding to the Labor Party's views. Like, you should be going more towards what the Australian people want, more right-wing, not folding to their party. But anyway, that's what they think is right. I don't know why.
I'll take it as a grain of salt. To tell you the truth, I know what he said on the floor of Parliament. I know what he said to me behind closed doors. I know his true feelings about it. And it's not the truth. So, I thought from a good Christian man that to be upfront with people. But if he wants to have a dig at me, have a go at me, it's not just me. It's the Australian people out there, the people in rural and regional areas.
Exactly.
They want to see us work closely together to address the concerns of the people in this country. And that's what I'm intending to do. Look.
So there you go. Pauline Hanson calling it out like it is. Rural people where the National Party meant to support are supporting One Nation. So calling them out is calling out your own community. You should be working with One Nation, not drifting towards Labor that aren't putting the Australian people first. That's what we want. So, and like Pauline said, Matt has similar views and he said this on Parliament, spoken to us. So why is he out there spreading this garbage? Is like, don't become a leader of the party, then be a shield for the uni party. Like, don't do that. Speak up for what's right. This is why Pauline Hanson is winning in the polls, because she's speaking up for the truth, for what's actually happening in the country. So don't fall to the Labor Party. Speak up for what's right. Even if you get sacked, just keep your pension, whatever. Just do what's right for the Australian people. Anyway, comment down below what you think about this. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, join to be a member if you want to support the channel and get videos early like this one right here. So thank you so much for all the support. I'd love to know your opinion, and I'll see you in the next video.